I've got a hard week. Gonna be tougher after next week. No, I didn't, yeah. Yep. I'm certified now, ain't I?
It might have been.
Well, yes, ma'am. Let me get me one too.
I hope that one. I may have drunk at, just drunk at it, I don't. Oh, okay. Hear about our, we've had another meeting. One commission for me. The general put on. About having trade on. Computer system. Gotta be more fun.
We're going to the conference. Coffee. I gotta get a haircut.
I believe the shortest commissioner court meeting that I've witnessed was Virgil Melton, and it was 8 minutes long.
Let's beat it. Let's beat it. We'll go shoot for it.
Ronnie, are you gonna speak?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Are you ready?
well, we have to wait till 2:30 or 3:30.
2:30?
I got 1 minute,
AM or PM?
I got 1 minute. Almost there. That was about my hand.
About this one?
Yeah, all right, it is 3:30. I now call Commissioners Court special session to order at 3:30 p.m. And we have a quorum present. Commissioner Williams is not here. Are there any general announcements? No general announcements of public comments. We have Ronnie Jones who speaks on number 3 and number 5. Number 3 being public comments, and number 5 is sign the contract with Drury Construction for disaster vegetative debris removal, reduction, and disposal. Proceed, sir.
Okay. On the public comments, say what I've already said many times before. If you define what you're talking about down in the description, I would have less of a problem. But since you don't know what you're gonna talk about, I don't know whether I want to talk about that stuff or not. And from these 3 items that's on here, the only thing that's gonna take a lot of time, I think, is to close executive session, close it and open it. And number 5 is a prime example. Give the judge to sign contract with Drury Construction for disaster vegetative debris removal, reduction, disposal services project. What is that project? I have no idea. I probably missed a meeting where y'all discussed it. But this is a whole new agenda. It don't depend on what you've done before. In essence. But the key thing is, if you include all of these, without me talking, would probably take 15 minutes to resolve, except for the quote, final 2 items. And y'all had time yesterday because you ended it at 10:30. Yesterday meeting. These could have been put on that, and these guys could have been out doing their commissioner jobs. Instead of doing this stuff, it would have already been done. So I'm through.
Thank you, Ronnie. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. All right, item number 4, discuss, consider amending the deputy fire marshal's position to environmental compliance officer. You're up.
Thank you, Court. So as many of you know, the Office of Fire Marshal has many duties. Big part of that is OSSF septic. Every septic tank that comes into Van Zandt County has to be permitted through my office, as well as abatement and illegal dumping. So in the past, those roles have been done by deputy fire marshals. So through the career path of a deputy fire marshal, they go through thousands of hours of training to get all their firefighter certifications. Inspector, investigator, things of that nature. Then they go to another 1,000 hours of training plus to get all of their law enforcement certifications. And so there's really no deputy fire marshal that goes through all those thousands of hours of training to go out and inspect septic tanks. And so in the past, we've had turnover in this office, and one of my jobs as the fire marshal is to try to make this a place to grow and build and people that stay. So that means putting the right people in the right spot. So with that being said, as y'all know, Ashley Bowen has turned in her 2 weeks notice. She was one of my deputy fire marshals. And instead of hiring another deputy fire marshal, I would like to change that title to environmental compliance officer. I have the job is posted on the county website that has the position summary, essential job functions, and necessary requirements. But the type of person I'm going to be looking for is someone that has experience in environmental considerations. That's the career path that they're going down. That's where all their training and education goes to. Therefore, I'm putting the right person in the right spot, and therefore the chance of them staying and doing a much better job is much higher. That's why I brought this before the court.
And they don't need all the T-codes.
They don't need T-coal, fire, anything. The only thing that I'm asking for right now is that they have the designated representative license through the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality.
So basically, we're just gonna change job titles.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it. It's always remains the same.
I motion to approve.
All right. Motion made and second. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed, like sign. Motion passes. Item number 5. Discuss authorize county judge to sign a contract with Drury Construction for disaster vegetative debris removal, reduction, and disposal for services project. We went out to bid or requested RFPs to remove all of the trees that had fallen from the storms that occurred in May of last year, in June. And that was awarded, that contract came in, or that RFP came in and was awarded to Drury Construction. And now Drury has provided us with the contract to sign for the services to be performed. And what this does is authorize me to sign this contract.
Big clear, Judge, there was two companies that sent in the RFP, and the disaster committee scored them. And this company, Drury, won it, and we submitted that to the Commissioner's Court to say that we have awarded the contract to Drury, and when we awarded the contract, we had to get it signed, and we're here to sign it today.
That's correct.
But it was picked by the committee that was chosen to
Right. And he presented that in December, I think, to the Commissioner's Court.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, is there a motion to authorize county judge to sign the contract with Drury Construction for disaster vegetative debris removal, reduction, and disposal services project?
I'll make a motion.
All right,
I'll second.
all right, motion made and second. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, like sign. Motion passes. Item number 6, discuss and consider authorizing the sale of fireworks during the Texas Independence Day period, beginning February 25th, 2025, and ending at midnight, March 2nd, 2025. We have to authorize the sale of fireworks during this time period. There's 2 time periods that we don't authorize. It's automatic, and that's during 4th of July and in December, Christmas. But there's several other times where it can be authorized.
I'll make a motion.
All right, motion is made by Commissioner Barton. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Motion made second. Any further discussion? The fire marshal has been consulted and agreed to it. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, like sign. Motion passes. Item number 7, is there a need for an executive session? I believe put it on.
We talked about it yesterday.
Okay, so very good. So there's no need for executive session. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second. All right. Motion is made and second. All those in favor say aye. Motion passes. We are done. Thank you, gentlemen.
Did we win?
6 hours and 45.
There you go. You got 8 minutes, Judge.
6
minutes and 45
seconds. It's my guess.
No, and it wouldn't have been that long, Ronnie, if it wasn't for your 3-minute. But we still beat the record, so.